lifestyle decision that they made for whatever reason. Maybe they've got there's a lot of mental illness in the community. A lot of people can't cope with the responsibility of renting a house or owning one, so they choose to live in a certain way. And I'm not being critical, but I think that we'd have to accept that some people do it by choice. But those that are genuinely homeless, I think that's the government's responsibility to do something about it. Not the local council's responsibility. I mean, we care about it. We take measures to make their lives easier, but ultimately the government has to address that issue. It's a social housing issue. Not move straight through.
We're just going to go straight through this area. There's a bus. A lot of kids. School's over for the day.
That's keeping Riccarton Road going. It's the buses. It's got one of the best. This is the best transport route in the city, the Riccarton Road. I mean, you can come out here at any time of the day, and you won't have to wait more than about 10 minutes for a bus, which is fantastic.
Tony, I just want to get back to the motivation for doing what you're going to do, because it's going to be tough. I mean, I've seen people in the council chamber. It's a stressful job. You know, you'll be sacrificing some part of your life to be able to commit to the area.
Yeah.
But why Riccarton? I mean, what is it that you want to achieve?
I mean, Riccarton, I'm going to run for public office as a city councillor. It makes sense to run in the area in which you live and which you identify with and which you care about the most. So Riccarton's where I live. I care about Riccarton. I like the fact that it's extremely convenient to live here. I live only a couple of blocks from Riccarton Road. We can shop, we can walk everywhere. It's just a really convenient place to live. What I don't want it to become is an area of high density housing with no green spaces.
So housing is really what you're in for?
That's how I got it.
That's how you got it?
Yeah, and I mean, my responsibility is going to be a lot wider than just
we can just go around this way?
Yeah.
So for you, what do you think the priorities are for the people in the area? What are the things they're most concerned about?
Well, I think safety. I think rubbish, fly tipping, that sort of stuff that's going on. The petty crime that occurs in areas like this. They're concerned about making sure that there's a place for the kids to play. Concerned about the rates and making sure that the rates don't keep going up. So you sort of afford to live here and not be forced to go out to Wollaston or Lincoln or Hoka or wherever it might be, Rangiora. So, I mean, those are the similar issues in Riccarton that exist in all of Christchurch, but, you know, parts of Riccarton have particular problems. And Riccarton Road right here is one of those areas that has a bit of an issue.
What do you think you can do to address some of or most of those concerns? Is it just you? Could you do this on your own?
No. The best mistake I can make is make a promise that I can't keep.
Yeah, that's right.
So no councillor, and not even the mayor, would do that. But Phil Major probably realised that after he got elected, that he pledged rates should be kept down to about 4%. But unfortunately, he's only one of a number of councillors, and of course, for him to be able to keep that promise, he needs councillors around the table that support him. And that's the key part of it. I guess we need a council that's united.
So where do you sit anyway? Because usually there's the People's Choice, independent citizens.
Yep.
Where do you...
I put myself in between those.
You're in between?
Yeah, I put myself in the middle.
So what would you do?
I put myself in kind of a classic liberal, kind of a centrist, if you like. So I don't subscribe to the politics of local government. I know it is political, but I don't see myself as a politician. I'd rather be someone who works for the community. I don't necessarily have to be a politician, and I've certainly got no aspirations to, at my age, I've got no aspirations to build a career in politics.
No. So, in terms of if you were voted in, are you a one-term guy? I mean, or are you...
Well, that's a good question. That's a really good question.
Yeah.
There's every possibility that I could be a one-term guy.
Yep.
There's every possibility. But look, you know, I think the councillors can stay in the job far too long. I mean, we've got a number of councillors who basically made a life out of becoming a councillor, and they've been in there for forever. And that's a bit dangerous because you don't get fresh ideas coming through. You get a kind of a sameness about what the council's doing. I won't name any names, but there